I am here today to speak on behalf of a great nationwide organization that has really helped people with disabilities build independence, and that's Canine Companions for Independence. When I was younger, the goal of mine and my family's was always to have that independence for myself, to one day be able to go off to school, be able to move out on my own, be able to get married, have a family of my own, and it all centered around independence. When I was in 3rd grade, we knew the first step in that step towards independence was looking at getting a service dog. So we did our research, we looked around at different companies, and came across Canine Companions for Independence, which is a national organization centered out of Santa Rosa, California. They have multiple regional sites. Our regional site, which we are the North Central region here in Indiana, our regional site is in Delaware, Ohio. Canine Companions, they breed their dogs, they train them, they have volunteer puppy raisers that raise the dogs from the time that they're just little puppies all the way up to about a year old. And once the dogs are a year old, they get turned back into the regional training centers where they go through an intense 6-month training, which we like to call boot camp. These dogs are trained to do everything from being hearing assistant dogs to being therapy dogs, where they go into therapy centers and they work with people going through therapy sessions. Or in Rona's case, my dog, she is basically my hands. She knows how to open the refrigerator for me, get things out. She can make my bed, not the greatest, but it gets the job done. She knows how to open doors, those buttons that you see going into buildings. She knows how to open those. She can turn lights on and off. She is basically there for anything that I can't reach, or if I drop something, she'll pick it up real quick. For instance, I'm getting out of my van, drop my keys, I don't even have to say anything anymore. Rona dives under the van, picks up the keys, and hands them right back to me. This is a company that, if it wasn't for the Americans with Disabilities Act, would not be able to provide the services that they do. The Americans with Disabilities Act has allowed the use of service dogs in public spaces, such as airports, the mall. That's a great one to go to. You're walking down the mall and you hear the little kids, "Mom, look, there's a dog." And those are always the best little interactions, kids, when they see the dogs. But the ADA has really allowed companies like Canine Companions for Independence, ICANN, all the other companies out there, to allow people like me to have that independence, to give people like my mom, my dad, my sisters, my fiance, give them all a peace of mind that when I'm out in public on my own, I am being taken care of because I have Rona there by my side in case anything comes up that I need assistance with. These dogs not only provide you that independence, but they are also a good building block socially. One thing that I have found is people do not know how to approach a person with a disability. They don't know how to exactly, if they should shake your hand if you don't have hands, or they're going to talk to the person next to you rather than talk to you. The dog being there has always been an icebreaker. You will always go out in public with a service dog, and you better build in an extra hour or two just for a 15-minute trip to the grocery store, because you're going to hear everybody's story about their dog. And you learn, that's fun. You get to hear everybody's stories. But if it wasn't for the Americans with Disabilities Act, I would not have the independence that I have today because of Canine Companions for Independence. I would not have been able to go to school on my own. I would not have been able to be out in the workforce on my own. I would not be able to drive a vehicle on my own. And so I just really want to thank all the people that have come before me in working towards more independence through the American with Disability Act. And like everybody else has said, happy 25th birthday.